G'day guys, I have this fantastic little product that was sent to me and it's from Kingfish. So it's a lure fishing camera that you can actually capture underwater footage, and as you can see here it provides 160 degree of view and the battery life is around 138 minutes. It has a fairly slimline design and you can use it while you're trolling a lure as well as using a bait. And another good thing is you can actually use it using a float. So you can use this as a bobbler or a float when you're float fishing. And in this particular mode, you are able to see live view of what's going on under the water. When you're trolling, because the camera is dipped into the water, the Wi-Fi signal doesn't travel underwater, so it won't let you view a live image, but it will record in full HD. So this is from a manufacturer called Chasing. And if you jump onto their website, and they do have a good range of underwater drones and underwater cameras. So let's check out their fantastic new product. Let's crack it open. So there you go, that's the camera. So from what I can see, it looks fairly well made. I do believe that is plastic. Then you've got the camera side of the device. It looks very much a torpedo-like. You've got little fins here, so when you're trolling, it will stay upright instead of wobbling too much. So ideally that will stabilize the footage a bit. Okay, so that's the camera. And you have some instructions and warranty booklets. We've got two boxes here. This is the float, which I'll talk about in a bit. And this right here seems to be the charger and the cable, so you get a nice cable. And that is the charger. So it's charged simply by just plugging in like that. Fantastic. So how you would use it when it's in a float mode, because you'll have the main line from your fishing rod going across here, and you'll have a leader with a hook, with a bait or a lure. You would simply plug in as such, so when it does come off you still have a line feeding it through, so you won't lose the float, but then this will just float in the surface of the water and it'll just shoot down. And when you're trolling, it'll be trolling on the water like this with your lure. All right, so it seems to be well made. I might give it a go at charging. So slot it in like that and pop it in. Look at that. It's charging. So I turn it on by simply sliding this switch. I'll keep it in charge. Should be able to get the Wi-Fi to pop up. All right, so the Wi-Fi just popped up. Kingfish. And it's connected. I hop across to the Kingfish app. So entering the camera. There you go, look at that. So it is showing me the live preview. Very nice. So it's currently recording the image. You can just click on stop. So the image that I just recorded is right there for me to download. Let's check out the fill light. Ooh, okay, so I can turn on the fill light when it's dark on the water, so I can clearly see during the night. So like I said, that'll be fantastic when I go on night fishing and use this as a float, so I can constantly check what's going on. It'll allow me to actually view the live view of what's happening under the water. So that's pretty neat. So I can set each clip duration, so it segments it. So I'll just leave it at 3 minutes. That's reasonable, but you can move that across. Under the settings, I can format the storage, which in total seems to be, it's got 16 gig in there, but I think the usable space around 14 gig. And loop record, and I can adjust the brightness of the fill light and choose a different bandwidth for Wi-Fi. So let's give it a bit of a charge and test it out. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick test. I will be heading out tomorrow, so I'll be doing a real test, but I just couldn't wait to do a quick test in my little pond. So that's the pond that I have. I've got a few goldfish and koi in there. They're just hiding at the moment, but we'll float the camera and see how well it shoots. So this is the camera right here. Looks like a torpedo, and ideally I would have a line, fishing line, main line going here, and the leader going to the hook or lure, and it will be floating around like this and be able to shoot. So with this float, I put it in like that, and it floats in the water, shooting down. And because this part is exposed and not dipped into the water, I will be able to see live transmission and be able to see exactly what's going on. Entering the camera, look at that. So I am seeing what this is seeing. Great. Okay, let's dip in the water. So I'm going to dip this in the water. All right, what I'm gonna do is put out some feed. So this right here. All right. Drop some feed in. All right, I've got to secure it with the stick. So how does that look? Okay. All right, then I am going to move away, and I am just seeing the live feed. Let's see whether the fish do come out or not. So it's currently being recorded as well. Come on, you can do this. You can do this. Oh, there you go, there you go, there you go. There's a fish, there's a fish. Oh, it's feeding. Yes, there's a few more. There you go, look at that. Yes. They're not shy now. So I think this will work if I go night fishing for hairtail. If I'm using a float and drop something down and I can turn the light on. Let's see if I turn the light on, it freaks them out. No, it doesn't. The fish does not get freaked out at all. So I just use the app to turn the light on, but they don't freak out. Just turned it off. How good is that? Whoa. That guy was chasing one of the other fish. I've got 7 in total, so there was 7 all up in view just now. I am just going near them, so they're freaking out a bit. Come on, camera. All right, so this really worked the trick. So I was able to shoot some footage in my pond with my goldfish and koi. So looks like this is a winner. Can't wait to test it out tomorrow on the water. Let's see what sort of footage I can capture.